Okay guys, live from Lincoln, Nebraska, Jenny is making a recipe from Junior's cheesecake. And what are you doing now, Jenny?
Well, we separated 3 eggs, and we're beating the yolks right now.
Okay.
And we got flour and baking powder and salt in their bowl.
Okay.
And we gotta beat these up, and we'll get back to you guys and show you how we're gonna put this together.
Okay, be back in a few.
I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of sugar in here and beat it for 5 minutes until it gets thick. Beat it up for 5 minutes and we'll start getting thicker.
Okay, we'll see you back in 5.
I heated the egg whites, well no, the egg yolks, and the sugar for 5 minutes. Now we're putting a teaspoon of vanilla in there, pure vanilla. And you're going to need to put 3 drops of lemon extract in there. Now what this is for the sponge cake on the bottom, because if you all know Junior's cheesecake, it does not have a graham cracker crust. It has a sponge cake on the bottom, okay? So this is for the sponge cake first, then we're going to show you how to make the cheesecake filling. We'll get back to you guys.
Can you do it in of this thing?
Okay, what we're doing now?
Now we got to put the flour, the baking powder, and salt that was in this batter, and we got to shift it in here. Don't pour it in there, you got to shift it in there, in the egg yolk. And you're going to have to do this by hand, stir it in by hand, and just shift this all in there. And you guys can't use all-purpose flour, you guys got to use regular cake flour in this.
Yeah, I know they were staying here while
Yeah, show them the box.
Let's show them the box. We know you guys know cake flour, but we're just going to show you anyway. This is a good one. That's the one you want.
And what was in there, in the
Okay.
cake flour,
Okay.
it was 1½ cup of the cake flour, 1 teaspoon of the baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Okay. That what was in there.
What she's got, we're going to show them how to stir it.
And you shift it in there, and you got to stir it by hand until you see no more white and it all comes together.
Okay, we'll see you in a
Okay guys, now we're adding 3 tablespoons of butter in here, and you mix it all well together. And you got to mix that up, and then once we're done with this, then we have to show you the next step to this with the egg whites. You guys got to separate your eggs. This was only with the yolks. I'll show you what we got to do with the egg whites now. So we'll guys, now this one, what we got is the egg whites from 3 eggs. What you got to do is put 1/4 teaspoon of cream tartar in here, and you got to beat it until it comes fluffy. That's what they want you to do. So I'm going to start beating this, and then we're going to get back to it. Okay guys, now as you can see, they're fluffy. So now you have to gradually add 2 tablespoons of sugar in there until it comes like stiff. That's what they want you to do, okay?
Because they say that
One. Adding 1, and I'm going to gradually add the other one until they become stiff, right? That it should look like this, real fluffy. Then you're going to put a little bit of it in there, stir, and then leave some in the bowl. And they want you to fold in the rest afterwards. First you stir this, and then you fold in the rest after you're done folding it in. And it's gonna look like that. Alright guys, now we mixed everything up. We're putting the cake in the pan. This goes in there, and you bake this for about 10 minutes, and then after that we can start the filling for the cheesecake itself. This is just for the sponge cake right now. So this is going to bake for only 10 minutes, but you got to watch it so don't really get brown. Okay, later guys.